Welcome to part 2 of setting up a quiz. We've added a quiz to our example course, and we're going to go over how to add questions. We're going to go ahead and click directly on the quiz and click Edit Quiz. But for now, we're just going to show you how to add a new question that you can see from Question Bank. And if you have a question bank set up, you could have it add a random question. But we're just going to click on Add a New Question. And you can see there's tons of options here. If you click on one of these, you get a little bit more detailed description. True, false, short answer, calculated. And let's see, essay, if you want an ungraded response, an essay is probably the best option for that. So we'll add a multiple choice, click Add, enter your question text, how many points do they get if they get it right. This can be edited, we can edit this elsewhere as well. Any general feedback, this is general feedback after the student completes the question, regardless of whether it's right or wrong. There are so many places for feedback. It might be good to test out, preview your quiz when you're done setting it up, just to make sure things work correctly or the way you want them to. Don't worry about an ID number. Do you want them to choose A, B, C, or D, or do you want them to be able to choose a couple of options? In this case, what is the capital of Oregon? There should just be one option available, or one correct option. Number of choices, number the choices. You can choose whether they're A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. We're going to type in our options. Olympia, and we know Olympia is not correct. I'm going to just leave it as none. Salem. That's 100%. That one's the correct answer. Portland. You can add more options if you need to. Set up a penalty for multiple tries. We're going to go ahead and click Save Changes. Get that question set up. There we go. So click on the little magnifying glass there to preview the question. What is the capital of Oregon? Is it A, Boise, B, Portland, C, Olympia, or D, Salem? So if you want to add another question, add a new question, true, false. True, false question 1. If there's any general feedback, you can provide that here. Otherwise, choose the correct answer, which is true, absolutely. And provide any feedback for true. You bet it has. And if the answer false, save changes. And click on the preview button to view that question. True. Save. So there are a couple other things you can do here. You can move all the questions to one page. If they were all on one page, you can click this button again to separate them. You can add a question before that first question, add it in the middle here, and you can add after the last question. And you can also move questions around. You can click and drag. So now we have them both on one page again, and we can split them again. We're going to add one more question. Click Add, a new question, an essay. And this is the ungraded question. So you end up grading it manually. New essay question. Default points, any general feedback you have, and there's not much else we can do here since it's a manually graded question. If you have someone else grading your essay questions, you can always provide instructions for them or just general info. One instructor adds information about what the essay question should contain in this information for graders so they can reference it quickly. Go ahead and click Save Changes, and you can preview that one as well. But that's just kind of how the marks work. They sort of weight these questions. If they're all the same, then they're all weighted the same regardless of what this maximum grade is.